Hello, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music. I myself am a musician, so I like to dissect music. Today, I have a PayPal request, a series of birthday requests. Happy birthday to Anthony. This is Dust, an Elysian Tale, Cirromon Caverns. Hopefully, I'm saying that all right. This is my first time checking out Dust. Never played this game. I never even heard of it, actually. Pretty cool looking art, but whatever. Let's get into the music. That's the main focus here. So happy birthday to Anthony. This is Cirromon Caverns. Building up. It's getting louder too. Where's this gonna go? It's panning left and right now. That's the lowest I've ever heard a guitar in a mix, ever. That's all hand percussion. The bass makes an appearance. Very enchanting. It's so well produced. Everything sounds so rich and clear. Okay, my first experience with dust. An Elysian tale, Cirromon Caverns. Well, this is a first for me. I don't think I've ever heard something where I don't necessarily see a setting given to me. This time, it straight up says caverns, right? So it's a stage or something like that. And usually, if I don't have that, my mind goes and drifts away into something. Excuse me. This time, I straight up knew somewhat of a setting, but I didn't picture that at all. I didn't picture caverns. I think dark and kind of just mysterious, a little scary. That to me sounded more like enlightenment, or after a long journey type of resolve. That's kind of the only way I can describe it. So I don't know. I guess I'm saying, for lack of a better word, I didn't really agree with the title. But who am I to say? I've never played this game. I don't know. It's just I didn't get cavern vibes from that whatsoever. But which leads me to the actual song itself. That was maybe the first time in my life I've heard hand percussion with piano. I was actually trying to think this whole time. I'm like, I swear I've heard of everything by now, but I can't think of an example at the top of my head, or even now, when does piano ever clash with hand percussion? Whether they're congas, bongos, cajones, whatever. It just doesn't really happen. Especially tribal sounding. So that was so unique. And I liked it because I really love the piano and I really love percussion. So I was like, what is this beautiful collaboration of noises that I've never heard before? I really don't think I've ever heard that. So that's something, hearing something new for the first time in all my years of being on this earth. So cool. Very ambient. I've noticed something, Anthony, the requester to this and other songs they've requested, is I've noticed you may have a slight bias towards orchestral ambience. They all kind of have this sort of theme to them. I'm not labeling you or anything. I'm noticing a pattern, which is totally fine. You know, those are really cool, I guess, mood type of OST, which I almost said it doesn't happen that often, but lately it has been. It has been. It's a lot more developers are kind of going more this route as opposed to just having a song per se. It's more a bit just being there, as opposed to just having a track playing over a whatever. So, but I did notice that it did have a common theme of orchestral ambience. And one thing is, this is actually pretty funny because I actually just fixed this. For the longest time in my videos, I had no idea. But every time I talked about panning or oscillating panning. That's when a sound goes from a left speaker to a right speaker and vice versa. I always hear it that way, but when I notice when I record my videos, it would record in mono, so it doesn't come out that way. They come out through both speakers. I actually just fixed that. So this is actually the first time that you hear it the way it's supposed to be and the way I hear it too. So there was a lot of oscillating panning, which is, you know, it goes from here to here, back and forth, and they're just bouncing back. So that was cool that I immediately got to be able to use that new feature, which is now going to be on my videos from now on. So yeah, very enlightening, very beautiful. I really like the piano. I think the piano was the best part. Oh, also the bass. There hasn't been too much bass lately in my request, and I don't know what's going on, because you can't ignore the bass, whether it's a bass guitar or a synth playing it, but you need to have like low end, and without it the song sounds so hollow and kind of lifeless. And in this one it was so minimal that it was kind of criminal, and that kind of rhymed, minimal criminal. So I kind of wish that was there a little more. It was nice because when it did happen, you're like, oh, this part. But you know, I kind of like it just being there the whole time. But with that said, it was still a cool song, and a very interesting way to start my journey with Dust. I don't know what this is. It's such a very odd name for a game, Dust, right? And then I keep seeing this image and it looks like someone holding a sword out of a cloud. So there's already a lot of questions going on here. Pretty much everything Anthony has sent me has had me spiraling with questions that I'm sure they're going to fill in the comments, and as well as you guys too, your experience with Dust. And that's what my favorite thing is about these comment sections is, you know, I have all the questions because I don't play these games, and then you guys provide all the answers. So I have no doubts that you guys will fill me in. That being said, if you would like to get your request in, you could do so on Patreon or PayPal. Neither are necessary, but they guarantee that I will check out your song eventually, if you don't mind waiting. The Discord is right here if you want to talk to me and my community. It's very active. I talk in there a lot. I'm not one of those people that just kind of have a Discord and then never talk in there. And, you know, we've all been there, but I'm in there. So come say hi. And that's it. So my Dust journey continues very soon. I have more. Happy birthday, Anthony. And I will see you dudes and dudettes later. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. Peace.